We're back with the latest on the coronavirus pandemic. The death toll from the disease is now at more than 22,000 nationwide. In New York alone, the death toll has climbed above 10,000, and as the rate of hospitalizations continues to fall. CBS News correspondent David Begnaud is near the naval ship Comfort in New York, still the hardest hit city in America.
Things are just totally crazy right now.
There are now more than 100,000 reported COVID cases in New York City. There's also a serious shortage of swabs used to test for the coronavirus. That's according to the city's health department, which is now telling medical providers only test hospitalized patients in order to preserve resources.
Ever since coronavirus broke out 4 to 6 weeks ago, it's been a struggle in terms of supply chain.
Christopher Zavala is with Northwell Health. They are the largest healthcare provider in New York State.
This week, we have enough supply to get us through at least a week.
The rate of hospitalizations in New York seems to have stabilized when you look at the last 5 days, with roughly 18,000 COVID patients statewide. Saturday, only 53 new COVID patients were admitted to New York hospitals.
We haven't seen a decrease in the patients just yet. We've had a pretty good uptick in the patients that we received over the past couple of days. For the past 2 days, about 85 patients per day.
Lieutenant General Laura Richardson is talking about the Javits Center in Manhattan, which has been converted into a field hospital and is far busier now than it was even last week. Meanwhile, the increase in reported cases and deaths in the state of Michigan was lower Sunday, after 6 straight days of more than 100 deaths per day. Cindy Engelhardt just returned to work as a nurse in Detroit after she recovered from the coronavirus.
I have a lot of survivor's guilt, like a lot of, why wasn't I the nurse that was taken?
Flint resident Sandy Brown, who lost her husband to coronavirus and her son 3 days later, buried them in a service where the mourners had to stay in their cars as she stood alone at the grave. In New Jersey, Jared Lovos died last Friday.
Jared was bigger than life. Jared shined hotter than the sun.
His girlfriend, Jocelyn Jimenez, says he had no underlying conditions and fought COVID for 16 days, 10 of those on a ventilator. He was 27 years old.
They kept saying he's strong, he's young. This virus is very deceiving. Someone so healthy, someone so full of life. And then I got a call on Friday saying that his heart stopped. And my heart literally stopped.
Jared worked in human resources at JetBlue. He lived with his mom, brother, and stepfather. They have all tested positive for coronavirus.